Beyond, Aleen Andreu.
Glancing at the news, we see so many stories of abuse, of injustice, of unfairness. And you may well be wondering, where is that respect for others? And what is that elusive quality of respect for others? Well, my grandmother always used to say that respect for others starts with respecting yourself. You cannot respect others unless you respect yourself. Well, how is that? Maybe the answer lies in the roots of the word respect. Respect comes from the Latin respectar, which means to look. So to respect yourself means to look at yourself. Well, I took 2 selfies of myself this morning and I think I look just fine. Well, actually, the kind of look that develops self-respect is a different look. It's a look within, and it is the ability to see what lies within. Every emotion and every state possible to human beings. From the more rosy ones, like joy and hope, to the ones that are perhaps a little darker, jealousy, hatred, envy, disappointment. Can we look upon that range, observe that range, acknowledge that range? Or perhaps like my friend who says, I don't get angry, it's not within me, I don't get angry. And yet it is so important to recognise that range if we are going to respect ourselves. We need to recognise that range so that we can manage that range. If we don't recognise it, we just fall victim to it. And let me give you an example of what happened to me a few years ago. When my children were still at school, I was on the Parents' Association, and together with another parent, George, we decided we would organise the barbecue at the end of the year. So from January onwards, I kept sending emails to George. George, we need to find a butcher. George, we need to do this. George, we need to do that. But I was getting very little in return. Yeah, I'll look after that soon. But soon never came. I was the one doing the work and feeling very frustrated. So I invited George for a cup of coffee. And I told him exactly what I thought. That he was being lazy, that he couldn't be bothered, that he shouldn't have taken the job. And he listened. And then he turned round and he said, Aleen, you're talking from fear. Fear? What fear, George? Fear. You are afraid we're not going to do a good job. You are afraid people are going to criticise the event. And you are so afraid you cannot see beyond your nose. What, George? What? He said, if you could see beyond your nose, you'd realise that I now am always in the car park, bringing the children and taking the children. You'd realise their mother's not here these days. Lelia's mum is ill in the States. She's going to be away for the next 6 weeks. We just weren't ready to talk about it. And then I realised that George was right. I was so trapped in this fear of not doing a good job that I couldn't even see beyond my nose. How can I respect if I don't see what lies there? And so once I recognised the fear, I was able to manage that fear and reach out to George. Because respecting somebody else is also that ability, not only to look within, but to look at the other and understand what lies there. A few few months ago, in November, one night, a colleague of mine, Maria and I, we were working late into the night because the next day we had an important proposal to deliver. And I was getting anxious. And every few minutes was, Maria, did we remember to correct the timetable? Maria, do we have a duplicate of the guarantee document? Maria this and Maria that. And Maria just got up. And she said, Aleen, for goodness sake, just leave me alone. I'm trying to concentrate. Stop interrupting me. And at that point, I was about to take offence. I was about to say, Maria, I'm only trying to help. But I stopped myself. Because I could now see beyond my nose. I could see the irritation and that need to concentrate in Maria. And I could recognise that in her. Why? Well, simply because I have recognised my own irritation so many times when I have been interrupted. And because I could recognise my own irritation, I was able to recognise hers and respect that, and not create conflict between us. So if we want a fairer world, a better world, a more peaceful world, I invite you to look within and acknowledge what's there. And I invite you to look beyond and see what's there beyond in other people, their dreams, their hopes, but also their pain and their vision. And let us move forward beyond into a more peaceful existence. Mr. Contest